Hello, hello, I'm the official name raider. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations today, at the end. I give my recommendations today, I guess, as well. Today, we're looking at Sapphire's box art mascot, Kyogre. Normally, I don't typically highlight shiny-based nicknames, but this one's actually very, very good. And I don't know of any other purple-based Pokemon that can summer that have Drizzle, so that is literally perfect, and I hate you. I'll acknowledge both together just for the sake of it. We saw Free Willy and stuff for like Wailord. Kaiko's a pretty cool idea too. I actually really like that just because of, bar trivia. Do I think it fits Kyogre? Not entirely, but I mean, it's whatever. I don't know what generation they increased the character limit, but Song of Storms will now work for that. I don't really have a problem with it. It's fine. You want to use it, go crazy. I'll acknowledge Big Blue just because we've seen it in the past. Big Blue Ocean's a pretty solid reason behind it. Personally, I guess it shows how much of a nerd it is. Instead of thinking of Big Blue Ocean or something like that, I go more to F-Zero. I think Deep Blue Sea. Well, Deep Blue's stupid. Why is everything associated with the ocean and sea gotta have some other tie-in with something else? People need to stop taking things away from our water. I don't know why, but for whatever reason I saw Downpour and I was like, is that like some beta name or maybe a different language? Bulbapedia says no, so I guess everything just uses Drizzle. But Downpour is a good nickname. I like it, and I mean Silent Hill is probably maybe what I was thinking about. I don't know. For whatever reason, I just figured it was tied somewhere else in Pokemon history. Only fair to acknowledge Shamu is another thing. I don't remember if we saw this in, yeah, I think we saw it in the Wailord episode too, so if you want, whatever, I personally don't care for it. Maxie and Archie I can kind of get behind if you wanted to do that. Like, I did see Sapphire, and I thought about highlighting the whole thing, because it was for Latios and Latias. My opinion is, again, I use the game titles as more the protagonist nicknames opposed to the box mascots. It could work if you want to, but it's just not my style. Maxie and Archie, on the other hand, kind of work because although they're not the signature trainers, they're the closest thing you're going to get to that. Plus, they at least use them inside of Ultra Moon, which had the best post-game ever. Okay, going over things. Aqualite, dumb, don't care. Tsunami, generic, water-type nickname you could throw onto everyone. We've seen this dozens and dozens of times. Whalestorm I don't particularly care about, and then Poseidon. I thought about acknowledging this on Pokemon.net, but chose to ignore it because I was like, we're probably going to see it later anyway. Poseidon, Leviathan, Neptune, all cliche god shit, nothing special, you're going to see it 1,000 times over. Only worth acknowledging Moby Dick. Again, pretty sure we saw this with Wailord. The takeaway here is, did you watch the Wailord episode? If not, consider watching it because everyone is putting the two together. I've also seen Shrek a few times already, and it got old the first time I saw it. Like, I get it. Kyogre. Ha 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 ha. Please shut up. Alright, so I've reached the bottom. I feel like I got a sneeze coming, but I'm not sure it's actually going to come out. I don't know how I feel. Spreadsheet's empty. Like, we saw a fair bit of stuff. None of them really stood out to me or jumped out at. Honestly, the one that I loved the most was Purple Rain. Legit. I thought that one was really good. But that's very, very circumstantial, so if you don't have a shiny Kyogre, which I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, you can't really use it. I personally do not nickname legendaries, so I don't have a recommendation for you, but our boy Chaotic has left a nice long comment for us, so in Kyogre section, he puts Deluge, Nehru, Tide, Tidal Wave, Tsunami. We already saw Tsunami. I don't really care for Tide or Tidal Wave. Nehru is the one I like best. He also ends up pairing this with, like, Din being Groudon and Furore being Rayquaza, which, I mean, that's a cool idea. I really like that. You could also, I mean, I don't think it'll work, but the dragons from Breath of the Wild is a common theme that we see these days. I don't really have a problem with Deluge, but honestly, I did like Downpour. That one I thought was a good one. And maybe it's just like a small bias towards Silent Hill, I don't know. But otherwise, that's it. I'm not really sure what else I can add or contribute more to this, so whatever ideas and suggestions you have in the comments, or yeah, put in the comments. Give a thumbs up to the ones that you think are good, and maybe one day I'll figure out how to do an intro and outro correctly without tripping over my own words.